In a lush village of Umagu lived Princess Adanne, the eldest daughter of King Chukwuemeka. Adanne was known for her kindness and generosity towards the villagers. Yet, she carried a burden that troubled her throughout her life, an overpowering body odor that she had. From childhood, Adanne's odor set her apart. Despite her beauty and royal lineage, the villagers began avoiding her as the scent became too unbearable. Even suitors charmed by her appearance from afar would pull back upon nearing her. Adanne was so lonely as everyone avoided her. She withdrew from public life, spending days in solitude, yearning for someone who could accept her completely. One day, while observing the villagers from celebrating, Adanne heard the lively sounds of celebration from the village square. She slipped out unnoticed to witness the celebration. For a moment, she found herself lost in the joyous dance of the villagers until her presence became obvious through her unfortunate odor. Embarrassed by the villagers' reaction, Adanne tried to hide only to be approached by Emeka, a young man that returned from a neighboring village. Despite being aware of her odor, Emeka saw beyond her odor, appreciating her and inviting her for the dance without shame. What Emeka did made Adanne so happy. Their happiness was cut short when Adanne was affected by a deadly disease that spread across the village, enforcing strict quarantine that separated Adanne from Emeka for months. Adanne was affected by this disease. King Chukwuemeka did everything within his power to save her daughter. He invited healers from his kingdom, but due to her order, some of the healers couldn't come close to her, and for those that treated her was to no avail. Her father was afraid of what might happen to her daughter if not treated by the healers. The king summoned his elders as he was bothered by her daughter's predicament. One of the elders told him about a known healer in the neighboring village, and he immediately sent out guards to go and fetch the known healer, whom they said would cure her ailments and the odor. After several incantations from the healer, he told Adanne's father that there is only one herb that can cure her, and that the herb can only be seen in the evil forest, so they need someone that can get the herb. The king summoned the youth of his village and asked, "Who will go into the evil forest to get the herbs from the evil forest for my daughter's ailments? Who will serve the princess?" he asked. Emeka said, "I will go, my king." The king was very pleased that he blessed Emeka. The healer fortified him and he set out to the evil forest. On his way to the evil forest, he met an elderly woman who was trying to carry a firewood. She asked Emeka for help. He helped her immediately. He asked her, "Mama, don't you have children to help you with this?" She said no, and Emeka offered to help, carrying the wood into the forest, not knowing she was the spirit guarding the herb that would cure the princess. Because of Emeka's help, the woman led her to the tree that produced the herb and offered it to him. Emeka thanked the woman. The woman told him it's because of his kindness. They bid themselves farewell. The king and the villagers had been on the lookout for Emeka's return. As they gathered thinking of the next action, one of the villagers sighted Emeka from afar and shouted, "Emeka has returned." They all went to welcome him. The healer collected the herbs from him and squeezed out the water from the herbs, mixed it with another concoction, and gave it to Adanne, and she was healed. The king was very happy that he asked Emeka what he wanted in return for his wonderful gesture towards his family. Emeka knelt down before him and said, "My king, I don't need money, neither do I need land or any material things. What I need, you may not be able to give me." The king, out of excitement, said, "Ask whatever and I shall grant it." Emeka then said, "My king, I want nothing but your daughter. I love her. I want to marry her." Everywhere became silent, awaiting to hear the king. The king, after a deep thought, sighed and said, "I've made you a promise in the presence of everyone. I cannot go back to my words." He called her daughter and told her of the promise to the young man. Adanne was very happy that it was Emeka because Emeka had saved her from shame and it was Emeka that was going to marry her. She agreed without hesitation and asked her father to bless the union. All the villagers rejoiced as they were not expecting the king to approve the marriage of a commoner and the princess.